The school hall always felt bigger when it was full of people. That morning, sunlight poured through the tall windows, painting golden stripes across the wooden floor. Students filled every single gray chair, their whispers and laughter bouncing off the high ceiling as they waited for the hidden talent show to begin. Up on the small stage, there was an old upright piano. Its black paint was a bit faded, and the keys were worn down from years of use. It looked a little forgotten, but really, it was just waiting for its moment. Way back in the last row, a quiet little girl sat by herself. She always picked the back seat. It was her safe spot, the place where she could feel invisible. Most of the other students had no idea that every single evening at home, she would sit at her grandmother's old piano by the living room window and just play. She didn't do it for an audience or for applause. She played because the music made her feel seen, understood, in a way that words never could. Suddenly, the teacher called her name, asking her to come up to the stage. A few soft giggles rippled through the hall. Her heart started pounding in her chest. What if she messes up? What if everyone laughs at her? But she took a deep breath, stood up, and slowly made her way to the piano. As she sat down on the bench, her hands were trembling. She closed her eyes for a second, picturing herself back home, feeling the calm of those quiet evenings. Then she pressed the first key. A clear, gentle note filled the entire hall. Instantly, all the whispers stopped. She began to play a soft, simple melody. It wasn't anything fast or flashy, but it was filled with so much emotion. As she played, her hands grew steady. The old piano, which had looked so forgotten, seemed to come alive right under her touch. The room fell completely silent. Could hear a pin drop. Everyone was captivated.
When she played the final chord, a deep stillness hung in the air for a moment. Then, one person started clapping.
A second later, the entire hall erupted in applause, and it wasn't just polite clapping, it was real and sincere. She walked back to her seat in the last row, but it didn't feel like a hiding place anymore. It just felt like her seat. It goes to show, sometimes the quietest voices have the most powerful things to say. Thanks for watching.